hello friends and welcome back. In this 12th day class, our topic is about modal auxiliary verbs, which are very important to develop our English speaking and also for all competitive exams. We know very well that in a sentence, verb is performing as a main character. For that verb having two types, principal auxiliary verbs and modal auxiliary verbs. Principal auxiliary verbs are is, am, was, were, have, has, had, do, does, did, and so on. But now let's see modal auxiliary verbs. How could we use, in which situations or various types of circumstances, how could we use these modal auxiliary verbs? Modal auxiliary verbs are very powerful. They are telling about themselves as we are so powerful. Yes, exactly, they are so powerful. Modal auxiliary verbs can create and change an ordinary verb to an extraordinary verb, and they can help to the main verb too. Here is the criteria, the modal auxiliary verbs and the types, various types of situations or circumstances. How could we use these modal auxiliary verbs in our sentences with various types of example sentences? Now let's start with the modal verb can. In different types of situations are here the ability, permission and possibility. Ability, which means a capacity, when you need to express about a capacity which having the work or something else. Permission, you need to take a permission, and possibility or chance option, right? Here are the example sentences. You can do it, with the sentence itself telling about the capacity or ability. And I can say, or can you speak English? This is about taking the permission. Now, can I ask you a question? Taking the permission. This is about can. In these situations, in these various kinds of circumstances, you can use can as a helping verb, which can make your sentence extraordinary. Now, let's go through could. If you have to express about something else, that situation having a probable criteria, you can use could as a helping verb. Here is an example sentence that could happen soon, or it could help you if you know about it. If you know about these modal auxiliary verb, these could help you in your exams. That is the example sentence. This is the situation you could use could as a helping verb. Now let's go through shall. Shall. When you need to express your intention or supposition, you can use shall as a helping verb in your sentence. I shall attend the party, which expressing this sentence is expressing an intention, right? Shall I help you? He shall not come here again. These two sentences are expressing an intention, and shall I help you, which is expressing the supposition. This is about shall you can use. Should. Let's go through should, which is in the different types of situations like reproach, recommendation and regret. See, when you recommend about something or someone else, you can say you should work hard to get the first class. I should say sorry for that mistake. This is telling about the regret, and this is telling about recommendation. Now let's go through will. Will, in the different types of sites you can use wish, desire, prediction, natural propensity and willingness. Here are the example sentences like I will go to Mumbai, which is telling about the prediction, right? I will marry her, which is natural propensity. I will do whatever you say, which is willingness or wish, desire. These are the example sentences, or which situations you could use will, is, are these. Now let's go through would. Would, you could use would in your sentence in the situations of you need to ask something in the polite manner, and to ask something else in the request manner, you could use would as in your sentence, like I would like to inform you, or I would like to come with you. I would like to. These are the sentences which is telling about would. You could use would in your sentence in the polite and request manners. Now let's go through may and might. May and might, that means it may happen or might be happen. See the situations, various types of sites, permission, supposition with doubt and prohibition. If you have in front of, if you once imagine the situations like when you go through a when you go to a market, you like something and telling about it looks very nice, but it might be so expensive. That means your intention is it is very costly. So you can say, you can use might as or may or might be. And may you can use to take the permission, like may I come in. Next we have ought to, the modal verb in the different types of various situations like insistence, advice and modal duty. During those situations you can use ought to as a helping verb in our sentences. Here are the example sentences. We ought to love our parents and prices ought to come down. These are the example sentence for ought to. Next we have need to. That means in the situations are like necessity and unnecessity situations, you can use need to as a modal verb. Here are the example sentences. You need to water the grass, or you need not to water the grass. Plus and minus, positive and negative sentences are there for need to. You need to improve your talent. Next we have to, that means unwillingness and forced situations, forced circumstances, you can use have to as a helping verb in our sentences. Here are the example sentences. You have to take off your shoes while going to the home and temples or mosques, so and so. You need to take off our shoes. They have to understand our situation. That is about have to. Next we have used to. That means repeated action in the past. You can use while telling about something that happened in the past, you can use used to, like I used to go there when I was in that city. I used to go some particular place when I was in that city. Or else I used to speak English when I was in that country. See, this is about used to. Now the last one, must. That means obligation and compulsion. You need to tell about a particular compulsory have to do that work. You can use must as a modal verb. See, we must start early. That is compulsory action. Must I go by train? Obligation. Must you do that? Obligation. This is about must. So this is about modal auxiliaries. Use these all in your English and perform as a extraordinary. If you like the video, click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe our channel by clicking the bell. Get ready for the 30th day class.